Literature review is more easy than you can ever imagine. It is only an overview of other sources which have been researched already in your choice topic. You do not need to worry. In this video, I'll be discussing in different simple steps how to write a literature review. Hi, my name is Dr. Buchi. I am here to assist you to achieve your academic goals. Let's get ready to start writing. There we go. Literature review is a critical summary of research on a topic, often forming a crucial part of a research project, thesis, or dissertation. It synthesizes existing studies, identifies trends, gaps, and debates, and sets the context for your research. The techniques for conducting a literature review. First, define your research questions clearly. Articulate the research questions or problems. This guides the scope and focus of your literature review. Search for relevant literature. In our context, literature means any academic sources like books or journal articles. First, use databases like Google Scholar, PubMed, JSTOR, Science Direct, and academic journals to find relevant studies. Employ keywords lists, related terms, synonyms, inclusive, and Boolean operators. To define your search at this time, you must have figured out some research questions. For example, evaluating the effect of technology on healthcare. With this topic, you can draft keywords to search for some literature examples. Could be digital health automation in health or hospital, check online healthcare, etc. Evaluate sources. Assess the credibility, relevance, and quality of the sources. Peer-reviewed articles, books, and reputable journals are generally more reliable. You absolutely cannot read every single thing written on a topic except your study is very niche. You are done with the sources, then you need to read the abstract to check if the article is relevant to you or it is not. Scanning the bibliography in order to figure out other important sources. You might need to ask certain questions like the strength and flaws of the article, the key points and themes, the author's addressed problems, the conclusion of the study, the basic theory, models, as well as the methods used by the authors. Next is to organize the literature. Group studies by themes, methodologies, or chronological order. Use tools like Citation Manager, Example, EndNotes, and Zotero to keep the track of references. Analyze and synthesize information. Compare and contrast the findings, methodologies, and conclusions of different studies. Highlight patterns, conflicts, and gaps in the research. Recognize themes, debates, and gaps. Pay attention to the links between different sources when reading. You need to know whether some sources disagree and then know the themes. If there is a main concept that recur all around the article for the gaps, you will need to find out if there are acknowledgeable gaps in the literature. So the thing to look out for are trends, patterns, theories, and results. These steps will help to structure your literature review. Next is to structure the literature review. There are different techniques that can be used to structure a literature review, and you can combine some of them, but this is dependent on the type of review. Common structures include thematic, chronological, and methodological frameworks. Begin with an introduction followed by the main body organized into sections, and end with the conclusion that summarizes key findings and their implications. Next, you will write the review. Summarize the literature, providing critical analysis and synthesis. Ensure that your writing is clear, concise, and coherent. Next is to cite the sources appropriately. Follow a consistent citation style. Example, APA, MLA, or Chicago. Proper citation is essential to avoid plagiarism and give credit to the original authors. Examples of literature review techniques: the thematic review example, reviewing literature on climate change impacts. You might organize by themes such as impact on agriculture, impact on water sources, and impact on human health. Chronological review example, tracing the development of quantum computing. You might structure your review by key periods such as early theories, technological or technological breakthroughs, and modern applications. In front of them, you just put their dates indicating their years, also like the years this work was done. Methodological review example, in a study on educational interventions, you might categorize research by methodologies such as qualitative studies, quantitative studies, and mixed methods studies. Conclusion: conducting a literature review requires systematic research, evaluating and synthesizing existing research. By applying these techniques, you can effectively summarize the current state of knowledge on your topic, identify gaps, and justify your research focus. Proper organization and critical analysis are key to producing a coherent and insightful literature review. Congratulations! You've reached the end of our literature review journey. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding what a literature review is to mastering the art of finding, evaluating, and synthesizing sources. Remember, a literature review is an essential part of the research process. It helps you to establish your credibility, identify gaps in knowledge, and build a strong foundation for your research. By following the steps outlined in this guide, you will be well on your way to crafting a comprehensive and insightful literature review that will impress your professors and advance your academic journey. So go forth and explore the vast world of knowledge.
Welcome to the channel, it's Dr. Gucci here. Medical cases and tips, let's make it clear. For a healthy lifestyle and living strong, join me on this journey, you can't go wrong. Dr. Buki.